All right. And we are here for you. You're looking for one of the hottest podcasts out right now? We talk about relationships, trending topics. We're here to bridge the communication gap between genders. All right, we're not red pill, we're not about gender wars, but we do have fun conversations that are entertaining, and Duece know how to chop them clips up to look good here. Okay, and who do we got here in the booth? Let's go. What's going on?
What up, Duece?
What's going on? My boy Punk in the booth. Punk in the booth here, and we got a new guest. Guest alert.
Yes, sir.
And just introduce yourself.
What's good, y'all? DJ Holla.
Yeah.
My bros. First time, man. I've been
DJ. That's my
trying
DJ.
to visit the city, man, and finally able to chop it up with my bros, man. So I'm glad to be here finally.
Hey, I love it. DJ B, holla in here.
Yes, sir.
Where you DJ at? Shout out your city. Shout out where you be at.
Man, so I'm in Tampa right now, Tampa area. So shout out to everybody down there in Tampa. Making sure I do my thing. Might be doing some shit back up here in the Shy. We'll see.
Okay,
we'll see. But right now I'm down there in Tampa.
Yeah. Hey, DJ B, holla. Can you use your MC voice? I know you a cool ass.
I got you.
Can you use your MC voice for me? I
got you.
Yes,
man. DJ be hollering in the building, man. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Hey, yes. Hey, so Punk, can you go over because this is gonna be a nice little short podcast, because we definitely want to get our guy on while he was in town, because this is definitely our boy from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? But can you kind of go over the scenario that you were talking about earlier that kind of sparked us to start filming this session here?
So it's a young lady. She's was dealing with somebody about 30 days, I guess, talking, dating, whatever you want to call it. He's bought her like a bag or something, cost a couple $1,000s. He got in the store, card declined a few times. He called her to send him a couple dollars. She told him, "Let me call you back," and blocked him.
Blocked him. That is pretty. Ooh, that's pretty tough. Yeah. So when Punk initially said it, he told her that you feel like she was bogus, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I could spend thousands on you and I'm in a little jam and you can't send me a couple dollars, like, shit, you really just did me a favor, because that sounds like another bill, and I ain't really looking for another bill. Mm-hmm. So,
and then did you have a? Yeah, go ahead.
It's both ways. I can definitely see where Punk coming from. It's like, I try to support, try to look out, and then for something like this to happen on maybe just the first whim, it just seems like maybe in the future when I need you for something, you just easy just to say forget it and just not even look out. On the other end with me, I feel weird asking people, anybody for money, let alone a woman. So I don't know, with me being in that position, even with that, I just have to kind of take my L, but that's me. But on the flip side, yeah, if I really need it just to look out, and it could be a test, but it could also be I need something. But if you to just block me after I looked out for you, bought a bag, or just period, for me to really need you for something, because that had to be embarrassing. The fact that I needed this, let me just contact the person I've been looking out for, then for that to happen. Ugh, that's rough.
Okay, so I'm gonna come from my perspective here. Punk had mentioned that they had only been talking for 30 days, and that played into a part. Right. That played into kind of a part of why she blocked the guy. And then when Punk gave the story, I'm like, I felt it. I'm like, yeah, block his ass, because just from the story with me, the story got to add up, right? So if you spending, you bought me a $2,000 bag, you taking me on fancy dinners, you taking me just on extravagant dates, and we only been talking 30 days, and now in 30 days you need me to send you money. To me, that's a red flag, because it's like, first of all, do you not know how to manage your money? And like, if you're leading with your wallet, because it seems like you kind of leading with your wallet, I don't feel like you should be in any scenario to where you have to reach out to me and ask for money. Oh, your card was declined. You should have 3, 4, at least 2, 3 cards in your wallet, or you should have a different way of handling whatever transaction you need to handle, because clearly you can afford it if you buying $2,000 bag. Like, right.
That was asked for. It's not like he just did it. So I don't know.
She asked for a bag, right? $2,000 bag within 30 days.
Just to see if he'll do it. Like, let me see if he'll do it, and he did it. So it wasn't like he just, from the pieces of the story, it's not like he just came out leading with his wallet, like, yeah, I got a bag, but maybe he did. Who knows?
It could be that. Mm-hmm. It could be that. But
go ahead, B.
She might be I don't know. She might be I want to say she a hustler in that. The fact that you ask for $2,000 bags and you getting it, she gotta be smelling herself pretty hard. I can't blame her, but dang.
Shout out Tony, shout out Twine.
That's crazy.
Tap that screen
within the 30 days.
Yeah, look.
Hey man, that's tough, man. My man's.
But she wear designer stuff.
Right.
She spend money on herself.
In the chat.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she looking at it like, if you ain't gonna be able to keep me up.
Right. So you gotta catch up.
If I spend this type of money on myself, then I'm expecting you to
catch up.
But that's what I was telling my mama taught me reciprocation. So if you could do something for somebody, they should be able to do stuff for you. Not saying they gotta equal the same whatever, but if you can come to me or ask me and I'm like, oh yeah, I got you, but I can't come to you, that's a problem, even if it's in the time of need or not.
Because also, because especially within the time frame y'all supposed to be talking, dating, all that type of stuff, y'all went out a few times. For that to happen, if it
was soon enough for me to buy you a bag, for you to ask me for a bag, it was soon enough for me to ask you for a couple dollars. Like, that's just how I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and I can agree with that. I definitely could agree with that. If she went out and asked for the bag, I thought he might have been leading with his bag. You know what I'm saying?
Just this is what I do.
Well, I don't know if he told her he got money. I don't know, but she said she asked for the bag. Mm-hmm. She just wanted to see if he was gonna do it. She threw it out there. She say she don't mind asking for what she want.
I mean,
if a nigga buy it, he buy it. If he don't, she gonna buy it herself. But the nigga bought it.
You definitely shouldn't. Closed mouth don't get fed, and that's how the world is.
And he tried to do the same thing, and it got closed.
Got blocked.
Tried to do the same thing, and it didn't work out the same way.
I would just feel like I probably just, if he wasn't scamming on bullshit and really was trying to pursue her, I would feel like shit. He just caught a blessing. Cause you clearly not looking to do for me the same way I do for you. So how we really gonna build? Cause what it come off as is, I gotta do for you, but all your money go to whatever you want it to go to, and you can't build like that.
So let me jump in here and kind of segue into a different segment, because it's definitely gonna be kind of a shorter podcast. But I got a topic here. Yeah. You want to read that?
Homeless man in Atlanta gains widespread attention after posting online that he needs a place to stay, and over 1,000 women offered to help him. Rently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable so I can get back on my feet, tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters.
All right. So my messy question here. A man could be homeless if he attractive. Facts or cap?
I mean, from him getting 1,000 offers, I'm guessing that's true. I don't know. But I mean, we already know that women treat men differently if they like them, which means if they attracted to them, the energy, the vibe is different. Like, you're not a creep.
Appreciate you, JoJo.
You're not a creep if I like you. You know,
Right.
like that's. But if I don't like you, you a
ugly,
creep.
then,
Stop
yeah.
talking to me. And so I mean, I don't really see it as being too different. It ain't no different than dealing with a nigga who ain't got no job because he laying pipe and you don't want the dude that got his shit together because he ain't fun. It's the same concept.
I mean, of course, it has to. I mean, it's always about if someone looks good or attractive or not, because that's just like the.
It ain't always about that.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, but it
yeah.
is. So it's just like with the. Sometimes they be doing weird stuff like the mug shots, and sometimes the girl like look real.
Come
good,
on, JoJo.
but-
We'll have you on.
and but her charge is like battery or something real crazy, and the dude be like, oh well, yeah, I'll deal with her because she look good in the mug shot. Or flip, or with the dude, it could be something like that. I know some things happened years ago where the dude had like a terrible rap sheet, but women found him attractive, so they'll deal with whatever. It'd be weird like that sometimes.
Well, that guy that killed them women. Did you Andy something? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look him up now. You didn't see that? Y'all haven't seen that on your feed? That guy that killed those women, and then a bunch of women in the comments about how fine he is.
I did see something about
didn't
it,
see
but
that,
I didn't
but
see
wouldn't
the
be
actual
surprised.
post.
It's like, oh, because he
Let
looked
me
good.
get the
but
info.
with him killing women of that sort. Like, what made you think that you wasn't gonna be on the list if he was in there? Yeah, it'd be weird. something like
Is
that
it Andy
sometimes, but
Murray?
Attraction trumps, or a lot of red flags for some
Logic.
people. Yeah, logic. Yeah, attraction is definitely trumps some red flags and logic for people, but can't control that.
What you on TikTok too?
No, I'm on live. So shout out my people that's actually seeing me on my people. Save it for the booth. Save it for the booth.
Hey.
Follow the account. Save it for the booth.
I gotta get my going live.
Oh yeah, but let me see.
I see TikTok. I keep trying to get that stuff. I can go live with it.
So yeah, I think if anybody is attractive enough, they will not be homeless for long. I think looks get you. I think looks get you very far in this world, and
You can.
I think whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, if you're attractive, you're gonna find somebody that will give you opportunities, give you a home, find you a job. And like Punk said, it might not be right, but that's kind of how the world is. And yeah, I don't think it is right, honestly. But
It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's like some people attractiveness, they'll just exclude whatever logic and red flags that's out there, but just because he or she look good, they'll accept them in, and then you don't know what you're dealing with. They could be mess around, and 2 days later they bipolar, they flip out, do some type of stuff, but you didn't go through the process of actually knowing them. You just saw what they was, and then some people be straight jumping into it.
JoJo said, bro off 2 women, and women were salivating over dude because he was attractive to them. And yeah, the comments was ridiculous. Let's kind of
I'm not even shocked at it.
You said what?
At all.
I'm not shocked at it.
At all. They'll throw stuff to the wind. People be crazy. They be marrying people that's in jail. Or seeing somebody that's out in jail, they'll get at them with that. So, off of just a whim, didn't know what they did and none of that type of stuff, and try to marry people in jail. So people be wild out here, man.
Just a general question. No, I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one. Just to be a little lighthearted. Parents ever put some bills in your name when you was young?
Nope.
No, my mom wouldn't. My mom didn't do
I
that.
did see that clip though.
You saw the clip.
I would have been going off too.
Oh, and because it was stopping her from progressing, right? It was stopping the
Yeah.
young lady from progressing.
That's
Right.
wild.
you know, and she was upset with her. So the clip, the young lady was upset at her mom for putting, I don't know what type of bill it was, and it was like affected her credit score negatively, and she was asking her mom to stop, and her mom wouldn't stop, and her mom started making excuses for why she was doing it. So yeah, we gotta stop this as a generation.
Yeah,
Let me get on the soapbox real quick. We gotta stop this, right? Because a lot of times we keep like reaching back, we keep reaching back and taking value from the generation that's coming up, when really we're supposed to be sustained in our values and morals, as long as financially we should be sustained. We should have a plan, not leaning on the younger generation to help us deal with today's problems and issues. That's just my take.
Yeah, we're supposed to be progressing. We're supposed to be looking out for the younger people. We're not supposed to hold them back, and then because of the other people that might have held us back. So no, you're right on that, because that's wild. I used to work for Comcast, so I had to deal with the house. I saw the household where there was like 20 different accounts under the same household, same address, and it could have been a different name that was changed, maybe the last name, and I'm sure I set up accounts, unfortunately, under some kids' names, because they wanted that cable and internet, and there was no way of proving they wasn't like we can't get an automatic ID from it. We're just getting the information, the address come up. Sometimes they was good enough sometimes to block the address to say, okay, whoever had this previous account here, they got to pay this amount of money to be able to get it restored, and sometimes you catch them and they'll hang up, but sometimes they might pay it, but they still set it up under somebody else's name. Right. So unfortunately, yeah. So whoever kids I might have set up under your name, I'm sorry. I really am. I really am. You being tough. I don't know what else to say. Don't say nothing else. Nothing. Right. That's all I can say. You can only assume. You don't know for sure. So you don't know who. So if it happened, I apologize. If it didn't, then it didn't. Go ahead, Pug. Give me a take.
I just remember the lady saying that, first of all, the daughter was grown, not like 18, 17. Right. She was like in college or some shit like that. So,
but they did mention it did happen while she was a kid as well,
So that's further getting to my point. The mama talking about, your daddy left me, I was a single mama, I had to take care of y'all by myself. What the fuck? I'm grown. I'm an adult. I'm 20 something years old trying to go live on my own, and the mama talking about, where you going? Huh? to be away from you. Like, and you sitting here not taking no accountability for what you doing. Like, yeah, my daddy left or whatever happened, but that means you get to use me to take care of me and my siblings. Like, come on now, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's weak as hell.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, let's cut that out. Let's cut that out, man. Let's stop doing that. Are deadbeat moms worse than deadbeat dads?
They all deadbeats. It's a worse to it. Like, I don't. It's a worse to.
I don't know what would make it worse.
What's better? They gave the baby up for adoption. That's better than what fathers do. It's all the same shit.
Oh, so it's equal.
Deadbeat.
Yeah, it's equal. Okay.
I would say it's the same. Unless somebody did something so worse within the deadbeat process. But I know we're just talking just mom and dad, and just.
I know we glorify giving kids up for adoption because you couldn't handle it. You're still a deadbeat. It's the same shit. It's no different.
Damn.
I'm just, it's the same thing. We be trying to sugarcoat shit like it make it better. It don't. You gave up on your kid just like them men be doing. So, they the worst people in the world, so are you. Let's stop acting like you yeah. And that's not in the cases of, shit happening, rape and all of that. We ain't talking about
we're not talking about that.
We ain't talking about those people.
We just saying period.
We talking about you ones that laid down, made a baby, and didn't want to take care of your responsibility, so you gave it up for adoption. You a deadbeat, just as bad as the daddies.
Shit, I don't know what to say.
All right, we're going to move on then. Because this is a fast podcast. This is a speed one. And this is going to be our last topic here, okay? Because somebody has to get to the airport, all right? So, are friendships transactional? Have you had a friendship that wasn't transactional?
I don't think none of my friends. Well, what's considered a transaction? Like, I don't think none of my friendships are transactional. Like, I don't expect them to do anything for me. I do believe we should. I do expect that we checking in on each other from here and there, and it's not like a one-sided type of thing where it's always the same person reaching out.
I think that's what the video was alluded to when I made this question.
In that case,
it alluded to like somebody pouring into somebody and not receiving that. Back.
In that case, yeah, it's a bit transactional because it's no different than any relationship. If you constantly pouring, you're not getting filled back up. So at some point, you're gonna run out of shit to pour. And if the people you pouring into can't pour back into you, then sometimes you gotta let go.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, yeah, friendship shouldn't be transactional. It's just be genuine, helping out somebody, maybe in need and looking out for that. But like you said, when it seems after a while, when it's a lot being poured into the person, but they're not looking out or looking back, then that becomes a problem, because then you're wasting a lot of energy on that when it could be used for other things that will be beneficial for you, other people that could need that energy, family, kids, job, whatever you're pursuing. So it shouldn't be transactional, but then when it comes down to it, if it starts feeling that way, then things need to be said and things need to be talked about so they can be checked and get back on track. And if it becomes a problem, then it needs to be over with. Definitely.
I like your straightforward take there. Yeah, I think a lot of things and many things are transactional in this world, and I do think that sometimes we need to be reminded to just like check in on people and return the energy. And I believe that if you're really a friend, if a friend is hurt by your actions, you'll at least hear it out and attempt to make a change, whether it's now, whether you need some months to kind of get there or whatever, but eventually you will start making those steps to make some change.
If the people mean something to you.
Yeah, that's what I said. If they're really your friend, you're really gonna do that, and you're gonna be genuine in doing that. And so yeah, and I just think sometimes when you are feeling like things are one-sided, I think communication is the best way to go about that. But that could be frustrating too, because you might wait, and by the time you do communicate, it comes out the wrong way, or it has a certain tone to it that maybe if you would have just expressed it earlier, hey man, like you don't never reach out to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never check out, and that kind of affects me a little bit, like, cause I love you, But I think a lot of things are transactional in this world, and definitely we live in a good US of A. Yeah. This is transactional city, okay? Well, it's a transactional country. So, any other comments on that topic?
Check on your people.
Check on people. I mean, and I'm guilty of that. Sometimes people be living in their own lives. They forget that there are people out there that genuinely do care for them and want to look out for them. So sometimes you just reach out and say, "What's good, man?" Just seeing how you was doing, just saying that.
Yeah,
can mean
it's effort.
Yeah, it's effort. It's effort, and then you don't know what that does for that person. They could have just been in a terrible space mentally, and you just hitting them up saying, what's good, that could just bring the light out of them. So, absolutely.
That person could have been in that moment thinking, I don't have nobody that really cares about how I'm doing or how I'm feeling, and that text message coming in could just change their whole perspective, the rest of that day, the whole rest of their week. So I definitely agree. Any final thoughts just in general? You want to promote anything? You want to promote your business? You want to promote the next event you're going to be DJing? Or
I mean, I'm coming back to Tampa. By the time this airs, I'll already be back. So
we live, nigga.
Yeah, we live too.
Oh, we live. Okay.
Yeah.
So, my bad. So, I'll be back in Tampa tonight. DJ at a restaurant called Lepley's. The actor from P Valley, he owns it. So I DJ there. A couple other spots. Just follow me on Instagram, DJ Beat Holla. Also on TikTok as well. I do mixes. Also SoundCloud. I have mixes on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're able to check me out. I am good. I'm not trash, and trust me, my bros will let me know if I'm trash.
We've been with him since he was trash.
Yes,
he got better.
Right. What's the name of that restaurant? Can you spell that restaurant?
Lepley's, Lepleys.
Okay.
Lepley's. So it's in Tampa. There's another restaurant DJ at 7th and Grove. It's in Ybor in Tampa. Then a couple other spots. We won't name those spots.
But he will be there. He will.
I will be there. If you want to throw some money there, then you could do that. But yeah.
And the owner of Lepley's is Tyler LaPlay.
Yes.
Yeah, LaPlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just shout out to him. Thanks for booking our guy.
It should be decent too.
He's what?
It'd be decent enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
7th and Grove.
Nice. Any final words from you, Punk?
Nope.
Okay.
Catch
All right.
y'all next time.
All right.
Y'all gonna see more of me, I think. I'm trying to get with the times and this going live stuff.
Yes, you will. You will see more of him. Absolutely. So reach out. Follow. Save it for the booth. Follow the TikTok, of course. Follow the Instagram, YouTube. We on Apple Music. We on Spotify. I'm still working on that project. Got a project coming for you. Trying to get a team together. Shout out my cousin Cece. Hopefully she managed me on this project and be the creative director on this project. But other than that, we out. We got to get to the airport. Peace out.
Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
Hey.